Okay everyone, so in this video we are going to charge the ink in the Epson 2720. Alright, and this video is pretty much applicable whether or not you got the 2720, 2760, any of the Epson 3000 or 4000 series. This is going to show you what it sounds like and what the machine goes through while it's charging ink. And it's just a friendly reminder. We poured the ink into the printer a full 24 hours ago. Okay, before we charge the ink, we're going to let it sit overnight and just let any bubbles come out naturally. I know a lot of people, you do want to just get to sublimating and printing your first print and pressing your first press. But so many people have poured their ink in and then printed all of their test reports and they get broken lines and they can't figure out how to get rid of the broken lines. And you're going to avoid all of that if you just put the ink in, let it sit an entire day, come back to it a day, and let that be the very first time that you plug the printer into an outlet. So at this point, the printer is just plugged into an electrical outlet. It is not yet attached to my laptop or to my computer. And we have Sublimation ink that has been sitting in the tank for at least a full day. It's been 24 hours, in fact. And I did mention this Sublimation ink before. I am now past the point of testing this ink, and I did a couple of enamel camping mugs, and this ink is incredible. So I will link to it below. It's very thrifty, very inexpensive, and I did get it on Amazon, so I will put a link to that in the show notes since I have now tested it and printed it, and it's really, really vibrant. Okay, here we go. We're going to charge the ink. It's a pretty boring video, so I skipped to certain spots through it. You're welcome to watch the ink charge, but it's not very exciting. But at least you'll know what it sounds like. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone, so I have let the ink sit an entire day, and today's the day we're going to do what's called charging the ink. So I have plugged it in, and then all we do, this little guy goes up and down. I'm just going to keep it right here so that you can watch it. We're going to press on. The first thing that you're going to do, it's going to ask you to select your language. It defaults to English, and that's what I want, so I'm going to press OK. And it's preparing. That green light blinking is normal. And it's still preparing. And the instructions say to press and hold the question mark button for at least 5 seconds. It's going to ask you, are you sure you installed your ink? And if you did install your ink, you're going to go and press the diamond start button. And now you're going to leave it alone until it's completely done. And I said it could take up to 10 minutes. So I'm just going to let this sit. You can watch it, and we'll come back to it to see what happens. just popping back in, you'll notice that the ink supplies have gone down a bit. That's completely normal while it's charging. It's filling all of the lines and it's using the ink as it does so. Okay, the green light has stopped blinking and the screen says installation complete. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to load paper, and that'll be in the upcoming video. We'll load the paper and pick our paper settings.